Hello, hello. Welcome tribers in hashtag Candle Mindset Community live show. Live. If you're here first time, my name is Rad, and it's my great honor to be your host today. And today I would like to talk about having courage to stand up for your talent. What I mean by this, I've recently read a few stories about people that were told that they don't have talent. Actors, writers, musicians, and if you will look up on Google, nearly everyone who's famous now, for one or the other reason, nearly every one of those people faced the kind of rejection from others, from the critics, from people who said that they don't have talent, they cannot do that thing they want to do. Although the thing was with them that they didn't listen to that. They knew inside them, what is their talent. They knew that this is something that they enjoy to do, the thing they wanted to do. It's something that they enjoyed and they wanted to do. They wanted to pursue that. What they've done was ignore comments of other people, critique of other people, and focus on becoming better and better, owning the skill they choose to do, the job they choose to do, because they find out that this is something what gives them joy. They just stand up for their talent. They didn't bother to get approval from others, from the environment, society, critics, whatever. They didn't wait for that kind of approvals. And many times, I don't know about you, if you want, comment section, and you can share your point of view, but in my environment where I grew up, where I was living for nearly all my life, the most important thing to prove that you are talented in some way was to have wall of certificates. If you have this, then, oh, and one more thing, would be good if you have some title in front of your name, like doctor, mecenas, whatever. If you have this, then you are considered as a talented person. Only then. Although many times, a lot of my friends, nearly every one of them, could do things much, much better than people with the certificates. Because think about this. Who can assure you that the person who gives you this certificate actually is right? Who can give them the right to actually approve your talent? If you will go this way with just one person, another, but how they measure this? Okay, they have some kind of metrics, statistics, all that kind of thing. But how can you be sure that all of those are valid and actually can prove that you are talented? Anyway, let's leave the philosophical things aside. Let's think about this. How can you find if you have any talents? Because for me, it took me a lot of time to actually realize that things I was doing and that thing that was making me happy, that thing I was enjoying to do, is my talent. I always was like, but what is my talent? I've heard that all around, that I have to have a talent, I have to be skillful in something, I have to have this or that or whatever. And I gather papers, certificates and all that. Yes, I've learned, I've passed the exams, I got approval. Although now when I think about this, yeah, I have them somewhere. Who cares? The most important for me is that I know I have a talent and I'm pretty good at what I'm doing. I might not be the best one, yes, but I'm good at listening to people, helping them to realize what solution they need, and helping them to create plans for their own, on their own, to move on where they want to go. I'm very good at listening to people and asking questions, the right questions. I have other talents as well, like programming. I'm quite good at this. And I enjoy that as well. So I found out that, well, for programming I had to learn. I had to test my skills somehow. I have to gather the knowledge and get some experience. Also with the coaching stuff, I also had to learn some basics. But this doesn't mean that I actually need to be approved, because with the coaching, yes, I've got the certificate 3 years ago, something like that. But what I learned through the course, that I was doing the whole stuff they taught me for nearly 20 years. Half of my life. Half of my life I was listening to my friends, to people I know, to my family, and just asking some questions. Sometimes I was asking myself, but this is a stupid question, why should I ask this? They should know this, they probably know this already. And yet when I asked it, it was like, yeah, you actually pinpoint what the issue was, just by asking some simple question. So even though I have those certs, like I say, I've practiced this talent for a long time ago, or since long time ago. Oh, I have lost with my with my English skills. Now, you might think, as I was thinking before I get the certificate, that I don't have any talents, or things I'm usually doing are not my talents, things that I am enjoying to do are not actually considered to be a talent, and yet they are. Those are very amazing and unique skills. And you have them as well. I believe you have amazing, unique skills as well. You might not be aware of them. That's true. As I wasn't. Or even worse, okay, even worse, let's keep with this. You might not believe that those are your skills or talents. Well, fair enough. But ask yourself, what is that I enjoy to do? What is that it's my pleasure to do it? It makes me happy, and well, maybe it can become your work, your job. One of my friends always said, yeah, I actually love to program and do that kind of thing, create games, environments, develop maps and all this thing. But I won't go that. I will not do this for work, because then it will be work and it will be boring, because I will have to do it. Yes, kind of have sense, but to be fair, if you enjoy doing something and if you get hired by someone to do this, Even though you will have some kind of frames, time frames, deadlines and all that kind of thing, you will be doing what you like, right? You will be doing what makes you happy, right? Someone will pay you for this. So why not go this way? Why wouldn't you want to get paid for something that you love to do, that makes you happy to do, and just allow to have that boundaries, that kind of deadlines and things? But this is a question for you, or for my friend actually, or maybe for you as well. Although, when you find your talent, or if you are aware of your talent, focus on improving in that thing. Make yourself better. Learn every day to improve at least 1%. Look, if you improve 1% a day, in a month's time, you become 30% better. Isn't that great? So you do something what you like, you improve, and well, that's what we want in life. Becoming better for ourselves. Don't bothering what others think about us, isn't it? Don't allowing people to actually tell us what is right for us, what are our talents. Don't allow other people to approve us as talented or not. So yes, when you find your talent, when you are happy with doing something, don't let anyone to tell you that it is not good for you, not good fit for you. Have courage to stand up and be brave enough to stand up for your talent. Pursue it and become better and better on it. So, how can you find it? Because maybe as me, you might not really be sure how to do this, right? Ask yourself a question. What is the one thing that brings me joy and satisfaction when I'm doing it? But don't go, like I've heard from some people, yeah, I enjoy sleeping. Well, probably if you think you could create career around this as well. If you will be creative enough, you might come up with some new field of work around sleeping, for example. Why not? Why not? Who knows? I already heard about some kind of work with sleeping, testers of mattresses or something like that. So, who knows? Maybe this is something for you. Although, how do you know? How can you know, be sure that you find your talent? Ask yourself this question. So, first, what activities I enjoy to do, right? And then when you have a list of those activities that brings you joy and satisfaction and happiness and all that, then ask yourself, how do I know which one of them is actually my talent? You might, before you actually look at that list, go for a walk, just to clear your head, or do something that brings you joy, one of the things on the list. Just relax a little bit, and then look back at the list and Ask yourself, how do I know which of them is actually my talent? And moreover, when you find out this, ask yourself, how can I now stay motivated? Focus on improving on this. Even when there will be people that will criticize me, even there will be some opposition, even there will be some obstacles. Because usually they will be. That's the sad thing in our world. Although they say that if you have something that brings you joy, no obstacles are too big. It is quite true. From my experience, I know that even though I love programming, there are days when I literally want just to close out everything, throw it out, and leave it. There are days like this. And with your talent, you might face that kind of things as well. So now, how can you stay motivated on that particular days, or maybe especially on that kind of days? For me, it's just simple thing. I remind myself, but wait, maybe today I have some weakest day. Maybe today I just literally have to close everything down and relax a little bit. Because you need that as well. You need to have some relax and time for yourself. But then have enough motivation, courage to go back to the thing and do it again and again and again and improve yourself. Search for some knowledge, search for some support. There are people who will want to and would be delighted to help you with whatever you're struggling with. For example, if you're not a member of #CanDoMindset community, there are people there, me including, that we would love to help you with whatever you're stuck with, whatever you struggle with. And you might join this community as well. Not only to get unstuck, not only to get answers, but that's the main reason for this group, but also to share your knowledge and experience with others, to help all other people to get unstuck, to move on. This is the group 4. This is a safe place where we can talk, chat, when I can learn how can become better coach for you, how can I create better content for you, and help you with your struggles, help you with whatever it is that you're stuck with, to move on. If you would like to get a support from myself, just from myself without getting into any group, still I strongly encourage you to go there. But if not, that's okay. You can always get into the draw. Every Monday I'm picking up one person whom I offer 30 minutes coaching session with me. To get into the draw, just find Can Do Mindset page on LinkedIn and engage with one of the posts. Every Monday evening, UK time, I'm picking up one person. I'm offering this coaching session with me. Also, you can go to my website, radoslavchomik.com, or on Facebook, Radoslav Chomik, and schedule a discovery call with me. It's free of charge, no pitching, nothing to sell. From me, it's a learning to create better content that I can offer for free to others so they can grow, get unstuck, and move on with their lives, level up in their lives. For you, it would be a great opportunity to learn about me more, to learn about you more, to find out what is your obstacle, and if you know that, how can you remove it or go around it? How can you create a plan that will help you move from where you are to where you want to go? And you will get support from myself, because I will be accompanying you all the way from one place to another. So why wait? Use those 3 resources I'm offering you, and let's jump on the call. Let's have a chat. Let's find out how we can help each other. With all this, I wish you many blessings.